Before today's video, it might be a good idea for you to jump in my free Discord server. It's a great place to build and share your crypto knowledge and connect with like-minded, ambitious individuals. It's for people of all experiences, whether you're a crypto newbie or a seasoned professional. So jump in and network with me and an ever-growing community of intellectuals. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I just want to say a massive thank you for the support everyone's showing me. We're getting closer to 2,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel and 500 members in the Discord, which is absolutely crazy considering I only started a few months ago. I appreciate all of you guys and I'm grateful for the community that we're building. I honestly think that this will be one of the best communities for crypto gems, strategies, networking, and even more this upcoming cycle. So if you're not already involved, please subscribe and join the Discord. Today's video is going to be on 3 coins which are at good entry prices to provide us with solid returns. But before getting into that, we ran a poll in my Discord regarding expectations on Bitcoin's price action, and 65% of you believe that Bitcoin will be at a positive close for April. As you can see, we're nearing the halving and it'll be interesting to see how the markets react. There's usually talk of a dump around the time of the halving, with some people predicting there'll be a pre-halving dump, others saying that the dump will happen after, and also there's those saying the dump has already been priced in this month. I don't try to predict the markets as I believe you're more likely to lose by doing this. My strategy is always to be prepared for both outcomes as best you can. You should already be positioned in this market, although not 100%. I always tell my community to leave some capital on the side, as should we get a flash crash on any project you're eyeing up, you don't want to be the guy who hasn't got any money to invest. Likewise, you don't want to be the person who's underexposed when we do start to see the pumps. Always try to play both sides so you can be satisfied with either outcome, and that's basically how I've been playing it for the last 5 years and it's worked out alright for me. So the first coin in today's video is Trias. Now I've already covered this in a video on my channel already, so if you want an in-depth video, feel free to check that one out. This is just going to be a quick overview, but then we can see here Trias stands for Trustworthy and Reliable Intelligent Autonomous Systems. Build a trust foundation, reshape the trust system, enable trust interactions, and embark on the Web3 trust chapter. Essentially, Trias is a layer 0/layer 1. It can sit below any other layer 1 solution such as Ethereum and improve their trust, scalability, interoperability, etc. So they are focusing on building a secure and reliable ecosystem where computers trust each other, offering a comprehensive solution for decentralized cloud computing with a focus on trust, security, and versatility. If we go over to their ecosystem here on their website, we can see they've got a lot of things already in place and planned for the future. We've got a decentralized AI training platform, controllable private financial infrastructure, AI data privacy solutions, decentralized finance as a service. We've got a metaverse as well. So very, very bullish for Trias in their future. They have excellent partnerships as well, including one to cover the entire supply chain logistics of China, as you can see from this tweet here. You can't really get more bullish than something like this, and I don't believe it has been priced in yet, as not many seem to know this information. Once news of this becomes more prominent, we can definitely expect the price to shoot up. The tokenomics for Trias are excellent as well. We can see there's only a supply of 10 million, which is incredibly scarce, and I believe that they plan to introduce staking and maybe even a deflationary element to it as well, which is again incredibly bullish. I also like to point out that their team is massively intelligent. We can see it's PhD masters galore, lots of credible universities, fully doxed as we can see as well. And I'm really bullish on their team. When you see credibility like this, it's hard to bet against them. The main reason I have included Trias in today's video is because I believe we're not likely to see it this cheap for much longer. Their mainnet is literally around the corner, and I expect that when the mainnet does go live, we can expect to see Trias go into a price discovery mode. The price of Trias today is sitting at around $12 with a market cap of 120 million. We can see that currently the circulating supply is 9.7 million tokens out of 10 million, so about 97%, which is very, very good. It's listed on many exchanges. We've got Mexi, KuCoin. You can buy it on PancakeSwap, Gate, BitGet. So yeah, it's ticked off quite a few tier 2 and tier 3 exchanges. It's obviously not on the the Binance and the Coinbase yet, but it's a fair few exchanges right now. I actually planned this video yesterday, and since then Trias has gone up 12%, which is obviously quite frustrating for the purpose of this video, but in terms of its long-term potential, it's just a drop in the ocean. But yeah, at a price of $12 for what it is, how unique it is, with the partnerships it's got, Trias is incredibly undervalued. This is for me, a multi-billion-dollar project. So to see it at $100 would be quite a conservative estimation, because I would only put it at a market cap of 1 billion, which if you compare what some of the projects were doing in the previous bull cycle with pretty much no use case, it's, I don't want to say FUD, but $100 is very, very, very conservative. I've seen people in this space make predictions for Trias ranging between $500 to $1,000, which right now from this point might sound a bit, deluded, but at $500, it'd put it at a market cap of 5 billion. Obviously 1,000 when we're touching the four digit mark, they'd put it about 10 billion, which again, it's completely doable for this kind of project. You know, when you're going to be covering the entire supply chain industry for China, what's $5 to $10 billion in market cap? Absolutely nothing. So yeah, we're incredibly undervalued here, and it's a very, very strong mid cap to put in your portfolio if you're struggling to choose one. The next coin today we will be discussing is Creo. This is a gaming crypto looking to be a platform or hub for Web3 games. I believe that this project is Indonesian, and if you've been following me for a while, you should know my theory on Asians and gaming. Asians take their games incredibly seriously in terms of players and developers, and I expect that region to be right at the forefront for Web3 games. So if we quickly go through their website, we can see connecting the worlds with Creo Engine, the next level Web3 gaming ecosystem. We connect gamers and developers in a one-size-fits-all Web3 gaming hub, which, that in itself is a pretty good pitch, to be fair. So we've got Creo Play, which I believe is our own little gaming studio type thing, or the platform which allows games to be interoperable, such as transferring items like NFTs, similar in comparison to a metaverse, which is pretty unique in gaming. We've also got Creo, which is an actual token, and Starvex as well, which is digital entertainment meets NFTs, a new way to connect both artists and fans together. So they say they enhance your Web3 gaming with pragmatic and secure functions, such as, they're being growth-centric, transparent, complete governance, community-driven, NFTs, and hassle-free. They've got a whole host of partners and backers, and I believe that it's better to see, here we go. So from the partners, we can see, a plethora. We've got loads here. I'm not going to go through them all. We've got quite a few partners here, backers as well, quite a few of those. And in terms of game partners, they're partnered with quite a few games already. I'm not sure if these are all listed on Creo Play right now. And this is only going to get bigger and bigger the more attention Creo gets. I think I can imagine a lot of games wanting to partner with Creo in the future and over the next few months. They've also been making moves on Twitter as well. We can see they've got a massive social following of 105,000 people, which is, absolutely crazy. And some of their tweets recently said they partnered with Shockwaves or Neuros, which is a microcap game, which I've covered on my channel already. It's an interesting one, combining AI and gaming, free-to-play, play-to-earn type game, which I've covered only a couple weeks back, I want to say. So if you're interested, you can take a look at that. But yeah, they're constantly making partnerships, announcements, and one which really stood out to me recently was one with Ator or Ator Protocol. Again, if you've been around for a while, I'm incredibly bullish on this project. Been an early investor since about 10 cents, I believe, this time last year, maybe March, February last year. But massive partnership with Ator. To be the Ator's first partner in Web3 gaming is a massive statement. So yeah, these kind of partnerships keep coming in, which is, very, very bullish for Creo. So the price of Creo today is around 12 cents with a market cap of only $35 million. We can see that the fully diluted market cap, however, is about 120 mil, and that's because we've only got about 300 out of 1 billion in supply. However, I did see that they plan to decrease their total supply from 1 billion to 600 million via burning. So a reduction in 40% is obviously very, very welcome. Scrolling down, we can see that we're about 40% off its all-time high, which is only about a few weeks back. So it reached an all-time high of 20 cents. So pretty good entry price right now. And in terms of exchanges, again, just like Trias, it's on Mexi, Gate, PancakeSwap, BitGet. So we've got loads of tier 2, tier 3s there as well. So open to quite a few people, regardless of where you are in the world or what exchanges you use. So the narrative has swung away from gaming in crypto lately, and it's been more focused on real-world assets. So it's a good time to be looking in this sector. In terms of price potentials for Creo, in terms of multiples, can it do a 10x completely? It can get to $1.20, put it at only $350 million market cap. That's peanuts in a bull cycle for a gaming project. 100x is maybe stretching it a little bit. I'm not sure whether this is a multi-billion, $3.5 billion project. I believe that might be a bit too much for Creo. So for my personal prediction, I can see it hitting around $1 billion maybe. So anywhere within the region of a 10 to 50x on this current price point, which is, pretty good. But who knows, any more partnerships or announcements they make in the next few months could be incredibly bullish. I like to throw a 100x degen play in every now and then. I know I got a lot of high risk, high reward type members in my community, and whilst a lot of these plays are ultra high risk and could drop to zero at any point, you only need one to take off to potentially change your life. Neural AI caught my attention. We can see here it says AI-powered 3D asset creation on BitTensor. Neural is a AI-based game asset generator building the 3D AI Tau BitTensor subnet. So in essence, Neural is going to allow creators to generate game assets on Tao's network for use in game. I haven't seen a project like this in crypto, but it combines AI and gaming whilst also being on BitTensor, which in my opinion will be the leading AI project in crypto. As we quickly go through their website, we can see they look to save costs and increase efficiency, obviously by, quickly allowing you to generate in-game items as opposed to manually creating them. We can see here BitTensor, Nvidia and AMD. Now I asked in the chat, I don't believe Nvidia and AMD are partners, but I believe they utilize their GPUs or technology. So yeah, create 3D game assets in minutes, 3D generate game assets, no more complicated workflows keeping you at bay. Instant integration, import assets directly to the game engines, and you can also earn rewards, pre-configured Tau miner GPUs for renting, which, all of this is incredibly unique. I've not really seen this in crypto so far. They also plan to include a marketplace type thing where you can buy, sell, give away for free anything you create in game for a community to maybe, use in their own projects, which is, again, really unique. They say here that faster assets are needed. The gaming market is expected to reach 282 billion in 2024. Quicker production will be important, and they're absolutely right. Especially with AI making everything else in life a lot easier and a lot more efficient, something like this is pivotal for game developers. We can see an example of how this works right here. You can literally type in create a slick bulletproof shoe for my cyberpunk game and bang, it will automatically generate it for you. You can then implement it in your game, put it on the marketplace, use its inspiration, etc. I can genuinely see the use case for neural AI being absolutely massive in gaming, especially to game developers. Imagine how many of them will look at something like this and being like, wow, imagine how much time I can save, or imagine how much more efficient I can become using something like this. Continuing down their website, we can see obviously more BitTensor 3D AI game asset generation, but then also they say here compatible with leading modeling suites. Now, I'm not going to pretend to understand I know anything about this. I'm not a game developer and I know pretty much nothing about it. But if you are, I don't know, maybe this might mean something to you. I've definitely heard of Unreal Engine. I know they use that in AAA titles. So yeah, again, I'm not going to pretend to really understand that. But moving on to their tokenomics, we can see they only have a supply of 10 million. 70% is allocated for liquidity, 5% is for the team, 5% is for R&D, 10% is for marketing and future listings, and unfortunately this wasn't fair launch, so there's 10% to KOLs as well in a pre-sale. There is currently a tax on Neural AI, 4% on buyers and sales, which is 2% for the GPUs, 1% for marketing and 1% for revenue sharing. So we've already covered some real life use cases for Neural AI, but in their white paper this sentence stuck out to me. So it says, for a player the use case might be to leverage GPU rentals for Tau mining or exploring the opportunities of enhancing their gaming experience through GPU streaming. So not only does it benefit developers, they can also benefit players through GPU rentals, which is a hot topic now and will be in the future as well. I may look to cover this project in an independent video in the future, so I don't really want to dive into too much detail here, but it's an interesting point nonetheless. In terms of utility of the actual token, we can see there's quite a few different use cases. We can see holding Neural gives you access to services and exclusives. You can use it as payment for GPU rentals, staking rewards as well, discounted rates for holders by holding Neural. It will give you discounts on GPU rental fees. And there's also a Neural AI Vanguard program, which is essentially revenue sharing. Neural AI hasn't been listed on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, so we're on DEX tools right now, which is really useful for these early projects. We can see that it's currently sitting at a price of around 84 cents, giving it a fully diluted market cap of around $8.5 million. Something else worth pointing out is, even though it only launched a few weeks back, it's already got around 2,000 holders, which is very, very impressive. We can see that this crypto has been shooting up in price a lot lately, but volatility is to be expected with these kind of microcaps. It could easily drop by 50% or pump up by 2x in the next few days. If you don't like buying green candles, it may be wise to, wait for a sell-off as people take profit, or, if the market decides to drop, we can obviously expect Neural AI to drop as well. Now, with its limited supply and genuine use case, once this reaches major exchanges, because I believe it's only on Uniswap right now, so once it reaches any major exchanges and gets listed on, CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, naturally it will be getting more and more attention. In the height of the bull run, now this will tick two major narratives, AI and gaming. So it's pretty hard to put a price prediction on it as well, as I don't really know a crypto project doing something similar. But if it does start to get used by game developers, game players, and their in-game asset marketplace starts to get active as well, it could easily go into the hundreds of millions of dollars. So, a 10x from right now puts it at $80 million in market cap, which is absolutely nothing. 100x puts it at $800 million, which is probably definitely more on the extreme side. I'm not sure if it can reach that high, but anywhere within the region of 10 to 100x, so anywhere between 100 to maybe $200, $300, $400 million is completely possible. But remember, this is ultra high risk. You know, these kind of microcaps, you know, the team isn't doxed. It's very early on. It's a very, very, very high risk project. So you should only ever put in money you can afford to lose. That is the golden rule for these kind of cryptos. But that's the video wrapped up for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, thanks for all the support on the channel and in the Discord. Feel free to check out any of the other videos on my channel covering gems and portfolio strategies. And if you have any further questions, jump in my Discord and ask anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.